Radhe Radhe. Welcome to Krishna Bhakti Ras 14. I heard this story when I was in Vrindavan last year, and it's a true story. I would love to share it with you all. There was once a small girl who went to Vrindavan and visited the temple of Banke Behari. The moment she entered, the moment she saw Banke Behari, she fell in love with the Lord. And over the years, she would always keep going back and visit her Banke Behari. She grew up, she got married, she had children, but over the years, she would never fail to go back to Vrindavan just to visit her Lord, Banke Behari. She became a grandmother and would still keep going back. But the time came when she was too old. Her health was not so good, and she could not go back. She was very sad. And she could not keep herself away from Banke Behari. So one day, she told her son, "Please bring me back to Vrindavan. I want to see my Banke Behari again." And the son said, "You're too old. It's very hard for you to go now." But she pleaded. She said, "Just this one last time. I want to see my Lord." On the way to the temple, there was a shop selling murtis of Krishna. And she suddenly stopped, got one murti from one shop. She hugged it, she kissed it, and she said, "This is mine." Of course, the shopkeeper was surprised, and the son was embarrassed. He quickly gave money to the shopkeeper, and he asked for forgiveness. He said, "Please forgive my mother. She's old, and I think she's getting senile." But the lady was not senile at all. She hugged the murti. She said, "Lord, I am too old to come to you now. You come home with me and stay with me." And she was happy. She never asked to go back anymore. One day, it was Janmashtami, and the lady was not feeling well, so she asked her daughter-in-law to bathe the Lord and to change his clothes and prepare an offering. But the daughter-in-law replied, she said, "I'll do it later. I'm busy now. I'm using the internet now." And the old lady got angry. She said, "In my house, Krishna has always come first, and Krishna will continue to come first." So the daughter-in-law got up and very angrily she picked up the murti. In her hurry, she dropped the murti. And the old lady got up with a start. She came, she said, "What happened? You have dropped my murti. You have dropped Krishna." And she started lamenting and could not be consoled. Her children said, "What's the matter? This is a murti made of metal, and look, nothing happened to it." But she would not be consoled. Her children thought she has gone mad. She said, "Call the doctor now. I want to have my Krishna checked." And with all the sound, the noise that was going on, the neighbors could hear it, and some of them came running and asked the son, "What's the matter?" And the son explained. And the neighbors said, "It's okay, just make her happy and call the doctor. If not, the whole neighborhood will be wondering why your mother is crying and what have you done." So they went to a doctor. They called the doctor and told him that we will even give you double your fees. Just come, look at the murti and say that it's fine. So he did that. He came, he walked in, he looked at the murti. He said, "Mataji, your murti is fine, there's nothing wrong." But the old lady would not believe him. She said, "Doctor, pick up your stethoscope. Check his heart. Check his pulse. He had a fall, you know. I want to know if he's okay." And the doctor picked up his stethoscope. So just to make her happy, the doctor picked up his stethoscope and started checking the murti. To his surprise, he could hear. He could hear. He could hear the heartbeat of Krishna. And he got up and turned around. He turned around and he was ready to go. And the old lady said, "Where are you going? Take your bag with you." And he said, "I don't need my bag anymore." He said, "I don't need my bag anymore. I'm going to the same place where you got your bhakti from. I'm going to Vrindavan. And I hope that I will not come back anymore. And I checked your Kanha. He's fine. His heartbeat is fine." And he fell at the feet of the old lady. He asked her forgiveness. And he turned around and left for Vrindavan. Such is the love that real devotees have for Krishna. I'm sorry, this story always makes me very emotional. But this is the real love that devotees have for Krishna. And when they have this love for Krishna, Krishna is present with them at all times. He reciprocates with them. He interacts with them. So let us continue doing our Krishna Bhakti so we can reach the same stage that this old lady reached. Thank you for listening. Vrindavan Dham ki Jai. Jai Jai Sri Radhe.
Krishna, bas tu hi tu, Krishna, sab tu hi tu, Krishna, bas tu